You're all good, buddy. You're already back in the water. There goes another fish pissing him. But he just did that in his bed. Look, now they're fighting. Alright guys, so we were out here right now fishing the Shimmer Swimmer with our buddy Bryce. And we found a ton of fish on beds right now. And ideally the baits that we're throwing aren't perfect for fishing the beds, but I have this month's mystery tackle box in the back of the car. I said, let's take a look at it, let's see what it has in it. And it is jam-packed with the perfect bed baits right now. So if you guys don't already know, mystery tackle box, the #1 place to get all your lures, all your tackle. It's also gonna be the sponsor of today's video. And if you guys are interested in trying out mystery tackle box for yourself, you can actually use my code RyanR10. Get on over there, save yourself $10 off your purchase, or get your first box for as little as $10, depending on which subscription you choose. But today's main focus is actually gonna be getting out here, trying to focus on some of these bed fish that are out here, showing you guys how to use the mystery tackle box to your advantage, and kind of going over the lures that they have as well. So guys, it looks like this month's mystery tackle box is gonna have a nice assortment of soft plastics. We got those Z-Man goats, we got the Lake Fort little beaver tail things, we got that Headbanger Spitfire. Man, we got this Beast Coast jig. Oh, right, we got a little chartreuse crankbait. We even got some extra sharp V-point hooks, or what are these, spear point hooks. So those things are gonna come in real handy. Bryce is gonna walk away with this sticker. It looks like everything that we're gonna need is basically gonna be these soft plastics. I don't know. Those are mine. I threw them on purpose. Threw them up here trying to hide from me. So these two soft plastics right here are gonna be our ideal lures right now. If you guys don't already know, white plastics are great for fishing beds because it's real visible for yourself, and then on top of that, when the fish actually picks it up, the lure disappears completely. So you know when to set the hook, you know when the fish has it, and you know where your bait's at kind of 95% of the time, depending on the visibility of the water. So that's probably what we're gonna be leaning towards, but Bryce actually has this little beaver tail by Lake Fork Lures, and it looks pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. Something I've always been interested in trying out, but these goats in the white, I think that's gonna be the money. So enough talking, guys, let's get fishing. What we're gonna be doing is putting a little 1/4 ounce, I believe this is a 1/4 ounce, yeah, 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on there with a 4/0 Googan hammer hook, just a basic Texas rig. It's super simple. When these fish are locked on beds like this, you flip in, you kind of twitch it, you hop it, you kind of agitate them a little bit, and they just cannot resist it. Instantly will bite that bait. And like I said, when you're fishing those white baits, it's real easy to see them. It's real easy to tell when that fish has actually secured that bait in its mouth, because once again, the bait completely disappears. I'm going with the Palomar knot to get some extra strength. I got my 1/4 ounce weight, I got a little stopper, and I'm gonna steal one of those Z-Man goats from my buddy Bryce. I'm sure we're only gonna need one, to be honest. I'll show you guys real quick. If you don't know about Z-Man's baits, the Elastec is pretty wild and kind of stays to form. Doesn't really rip or tear or have any sort of breakdown until you catch, I'd say, about 100 fish. And even with that, they'll still work really well. One thing I will say is you don't want to leave them with other soft plastics or just in your tackle box, because they're kind of a TPE material. So other chemicals and other oils will cause them to deteriorate and break down. But basically, that is all we're doing. Put in that simple little form. That hook can come out real easy if it needs to. And we got those nice little kickers. Well, there's the fish that Bryce screwed up on. I'm gonna come over here on this ledge. Yep, I knew I'd see a few more over here. Oh yeah! Oh, he came back and I accidentally foul hooked him. I feel bad now. He had it in his mouth. I'm gonna be super soft with him. I accidentally foul hooked him. He had it in his mouth though, guys, I swear. I swear to you, I'm gonna be real easy with you, buddy. There we go. That's why we like these things, man. Kind of agitate him a few times. I actually kind of swatted at him with the bait, and he kind of picked at it, moved it, and I set the hook a little late, I guess, and got his body. But second little fish off the bed for the day. First one with our MTB. Let's go, guys. I have a feeling this is gonna turn out to be a really good day, because we're about, I'd say, 10 minutes into fishing the MTB and about 30 minutes into fishing a day. There's even another bedfish right here in front of me. Let's go, guys. Once again, look at that bait, guys. Looks like it hasn't even been touched, to be honest. Pop that little tip right back in there and get right up here. This one's right here in front of me. I wonder if he'll bite. That's the one Bryce is messing with. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm just gonna kind of do something that might agitate the fish. Yeah, I see like a 3 or 4 pounder, bro. Dude, they're on beds like crazy here. Oh my God. I'm afraid to set the hook on this one. This one's kind of big. Ooh, my adrenaline's like shaking, bro. I'm shaking for no reason. This is why bed fishing is like topwater fishing, man. You get so excited for no reason. Oh! He had it that time. There we go. All right. That only took forever. Not as big as I thought, but still a good one. Whew. There we go, guys. I didn't even see him pick that one up, actually. I just kind of felt the line drift off. I think I pissed him off, actually, enough. Let it just sit there and kind of every now and then let the claws kick by just tapping my rod, and was able to secure our second little bedfish in this corner. They are stacked up over here, so we're gonna probably take advantage of it and try to catch one or two more. Alrighty, guys. Second one of the day. You're all good, buddy. You're already back in the water. There goes another fish pissing him. But he just did that in his bed. Look, now they're fighting. Funny. Just started a bass brawl right here in front of me. I'll kind of try to show you what we're looking for. There's like these gravelly patches in some areas, like right over there. Try to look for those white areas where the white rocks are. You can kind of see them standing out in the depth right here in the stained water. As you look along the edge over here, there's a few more spots. There's no fish on them, but that's what we're looking for. Sometimes you'll see a fish on there, you'll see a shadow, you'll see just the tail. There's actually two right here in front of me, but they're not on a bed or anything. They're kind of just swimming around, so. But just looking for areas like that where there's shadows, where there's a little small rocky structure, and a lot of times you can see these fish hunkered down. There's a nice little cove right here, so pretty sure we'll get some fish along this edge right here. I'm gonna try to sneak up, not spook anything. There's also a time of the season, time of the year, like right now, where these fish lock down. They start staying in these spots and they won't move. So it's like another little bed right here. And sometimes these fish, when they bed up, they can be anywhere from like 6 inches of water like this down to about 3 feet of water. They usually try to stay in the shallow areas because it's easier to kind of stay safe and stay warm on top of that. And ideally it's along rocky and sunny banks, areas where it's real easy for them to just kind of relax and allow their energy to store it, because they are cold-blooded animals. Always bedfish right here somewhere. Yep, right where I said. It's probably been caught, to be honest. See if this can get him. See if we can get him. Oh my goodness. It's like the second time he's bit right here. It's a nice little one in the shallows right here. I'm gonna try to get him. I think we can get him this cast. He's hitting this one when it's not sitting flat like the other ones have been. I'm gonna try to get it flat real quick, see if that helps us out. Let's see, that's flat. There we go. Come on, that's flat. Oh, buddy. Oh yeah, that's the trick. Get it flat. That's the trick. Oh no, 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 no. Dang, he wrapped me around this tree and then broke me off. Or didn't break me off, but he just got off. What a smart fish. Well, can't catch them all, guys, I'll tell you that much. It's not often that I lose a fish wrapped around a tree, though, fishing from the bank. That was kind of cool. I never even saw this tree. I kind of played it soft. I didn't want to muscle him too hard. And to be honest, probably should have. I know I got the power, I got the rod, I got the line, so probably could have muscled him up, but hey, it's all fun and games and fishing. First one lost of the day. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he bit again. Probably won't, but I wouldn't be surprised. I said, no sir, I'm not biting again. It's now or never. Catch these fish at a new pond. Try to see if we can find some in the shallows on some beds. Some nice patches of grass out here in the center that I can see. I'm trying to fish the edges of them right now, but this wind's a beater right now. If I'm not mistaken, there might be a bed right here in front of me. Yep, with a fish. See his tail. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, he got on it right away. That one's not that big, to be honest. kind of keep wondering. Trying to stay pretty far back from the edge, just assuming that there's gonna be fish right here on the wall. Yep, another one right here in front of me. It's almost like you just have to assume there's gonna be a fish. Look for the points, the pockets, the areas where they'll naturally go. About to get this guy to bite. Had him swipe at it twice. Bumped his tail once. Came at it really aggressively. So I'm gonna try to, oh, he's looking right at it. Try to bump his tail one more time and see. Ooh, he came up to pull it out of the water there. Try to bump him though. It seems to be getting the guy to want a reaction strike on it. That time he went wild, dude. He's like spiraling, doing complete 360s around this thing. Oh my God, that's a lot bigger fish than I thought it was. Whoa, that is a decent pre-spawn bass, guys, or a spawn bass. Look at that thing. It's got to be, I say, close to a 3-pounder. Once again on that goat, man. This thing's been killer for us today. All of our fish on the goat. I'm actually gonna look at, you can, this is what I mean by when they're bedding up. You can see their tails start to get a little bit of slice on them. Their bellies sometimes get a little bit pink. This guy's still really fat too, so I know he's eaten plenty. He's ready to get into bed. Woo! And ready for that spawn season. Let's get this real quick measurement and then get him back in the water, and we'll talk more about the whole process. Look at that, dude. That's a solid 18-inch bass. Let's go get a real quick picture. Right back where I got her. The water's honestly a little bit colder than I thought it was gonna be. See you, buddy. Well, guys, after that last little catch right there, I think that is going to do it for today. Got out here and tried to make the most of this month's Mystery Tackle Box, and honestly just take advantage of these fish that are up in these beds and kind of locked down. They're not necessarily all completely locked down at all the locations, but at these, the last location, the first location that we fished today, they seem to be either on the beds or transitioning onto the beds. And we were able to get out here and take advantage of this month's Mystery Tackle Box and really use this Z-Man goat to our advantage. This thing, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty dynamite. It's my first time ever fishing this thing. Really impressed, really digging the style, and it's just a simple bait that works, and that's what you want. So today's main goal was just to get out here, have a little bit of fun, test this month's Mystery Tackle Box and see how it did against these bed fish, and I'll have to say, phenomenal job, guys. Mystery Tackle Box packing down some of the best lures that you can be throwing this time of the year. And on top of that, if you're not able to fish beds and just beds this time of the year, they have great other lures in there. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about these lures, hopefully had some fun watching the video, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.